Cemetery. So we were at Comic-Con a few years ago after issue 100 came out, and we were having the cast dinner. I was like, oh, did you see it, issue 100? And you were like, yeah, I saw it. It was pretty intense. How do you feel about the way that it played out? You obviously must have, did you expect that this would happen at some point, or what? How does it all feel now?
You know, personally for me, I think the death in the comic, Robert wrote such a messed up, but at the same time, incredible way to take something away to make a story as impactful as it is. And when you read that comic, you kind of don't want that to go to anyone else.
Yeah.
You know, it's such an iconic moment, and I think I even said that. I was like, don't give that to anybody else. You know, I mean, it's such a gnarly thing to say, but sincerely, you know, living that out was very wild, but at the same time, that moment happening and being realized on television in a different medium, and to do it in the way that we did it, I think is brave and at the same time super affecting. And that's, for me, that was motivation to be like, yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, because, I mean, not only was Glenn such an important character throughout the entire run of the show, but he posthumously is such an important character because it leads to so many things. It drives the story for the audience. It drives their motivations. This is just reactions from around the internet. Cher Keats 13. This is the most I
didn't even think about that till now. Yeah. It's like Harry Potter.
It kind of, yeah.
Just like Harry.
You just got your owl letter.
Nice.
But since you shot the premiere, have you been able to grieve the loss of Glenn at all? Because you've had to sit with it and keep it secret, and you know, when people pin you down, you have to say, I don't know anything, I'm not going to tell you. So how have you dealt with it personally?
You know, it came with its own set of difficulties. I think going into it, there was excitement in the sense of when you know something somebody else doesn't know, you're like, yeah, I know this stuff, it's cool. And then after a while, you're like, I don't like knowing this by myself. And then you just dive into a hole after a while because you're not allowed to say anything. But I'm very lucky to have my castmates and my friends here to bounce, you know, my feelings off of, or however I'm processing things. But at the same time, you know, I had my support. You know, my beautiful wife Jo, she was always there to support me in the way that I would get in my head of like, I just want people to know what I know, and you kind of get insane about it.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, it was fun to lie to people for a minute. But after a while, you just can't lie anymore. So I just stopped talking to people.
Well, we put together a really special thing, a package together to remember Glenn, to celebrate Stephen, who's been such a bright light in the show. So grab a tissue and hug a pet or a loved one and take a look.
Short now.
Hey you, dumbass. Hey, you wanna take cozy in there? Pizzas? Why? Hello, farmer stuff.
And you're fast on your feet and know how to get in and out. Doing okay?
Yeah, doing great. Living the dream.
Condoms.
I care more about her than I care about me.
to last a week, but I want her to know before. Who knows?
Sorry.
You don't need a picture of me. You never will again.
I love you.
Oh man.
To the guy who destroyed the chair in Woodbury, like, you had such an amazing evolution and became such an incredibly strong character and so special to everyone. Thank you so much
Thanks.
for, he's not going anywhere, but thank you for joining us tonight. Coming up, Michael Cudlitz is also going to be out here with the rest